So anyone who watches my channel probably knows that I like to do the line-up drill as part of my practice routine. It can get a little boring always doing the same thing, so I decided to come up with a variation of it, just to mix things up a bit, and I'm calling this the Zig Zag drill for fairly obvious reasons. So to set this drill up, you start by placing the black over the middle pocket, just a couple of inches away, and then a ball either side, and make sure that those balls pass the black to the centre pocket. You then place another ball over the corner, about 6 inches away from the corner, in a diagonal line. Then if you place a ball in the middle, and then two in between those, then gives you nice even spacing along that line. Then do the same with the yellows at the other end. You can then place the cue ball wherever you want to start with. Now, it looks fairly similar to the lineup, but it's quite different in the way that you approach a lot of these shots. Because of the way the balls are positioned, you'll find yourself having to use the cushions a lot more for position than you do in the lineup, which can be very sort of simple screw back and topspin shots. Also, you really need to think about the order you take these balls. So you'll notice I've taken one from one end and then from the other end, and then always sort of coming back to the middle of those balls to give you lots of options on your next shot. So again, I'm taking one from the end each time, coming off a cushion and back to the middle of the table and giving you lots of options on that next shot. You can take out the middle ones if you haven't got a great angle, but if you've got a nice angle to play the ball on the end of the line and come off the cushion, you're always getting back to the centre each time, which is a nice sort of pattern of play. Once you've got these ones left, then you sort of got a couple of options. You probably start taking them to the middle, maybe running through a little bit to get on the next shot. Possibly screwing back a little bit, I think, on this one. And then again, we've got a nice angle on this one to go into the corner, off the cushion and back round for the final red. And then once you've taken out these last ones, you do exactly the same at the other end. Now obviously at the other end you can't place the cue ball, so you've got to think about how you're going to start at the other end. So we'd like to take one of the two end balls. So I've just screwed back there, so we've got a nice angle on that first one to the middle pocket. And again, we can just drop that in, come off the cushion and towards the middle of the table, giving us lots of options for our next shot. If we can get on the one at the end, which we have done nicely, and we can do the same thing. Again, playing into the corner, off the cushion, and back to the centre. And now that we've got those ones, we've got a bit more space, then we can play these fairly simple, just a little bit of screw back, almost stunning the ball across to the next one. Take these out fairly simply. Then we've got lots of space on these last two balls. Decide which order we want to take them in. We'll take this one first probably, and then give us a nicer shot on the black. And the nice thing about this drill as well is because the black is hanging over the middle pocket, there's no pressure on it, so it's getting the rest of the drill done and nice confidence that you're going to finish on the black, even if you play a bad positional shot like I've done here and gone far too far across. Should still be a fairly easy pot on the black. Just need to use a little bit of screw back here just to make sure we don't go into the top corner pocket. And there we go. I hope you enjoyed the drill. Give it a go and let me know how you get on. If you want to see more practice routines and pool tutorials, then please remember to subscribe. And if you're interested in any of the equipment I use in this video, then there are links in the description below.